Well, joining us in the studio is Wahid Beheshti, who is a British Iranian journalist, and so very much across all this. Very good to see you this morning. Away from the military action, if we can a little bit, I wonder what the impact of this will be amongst the Iranian people. Because there has been this very clear call from Netanyahu to say now is the time for Iranians to stand up against that regime. Is that something Iranian people want? Is that something a message to which they will listen? Exactly.
So this is what Iranian people, they have been waiting for 46 years. So they've been asking Benjamin Netanyahu for this stroke. So I am the only figure from the Iranian opposition who gave a speech a year and a half ago in Knesset and addressed the ministers. And in that meeting, for the first time, when all the focus only was on Hamas, I stated we should not be afraid to target the nuclear sites, the IRGC sites, and the House of High Officials. 2 weeks later, the Iranian people hung 6 meters banner in Tehran. Wahid Beheshti is our voice. We stand by Israel. And in the second banner, 2 weeks later, they asked, Wahid Beheshti brought our message to you, Benjamin Netanyahu. Bibi, we are waiting. So this is the message of Iranian. If you see the images that comes from Iran, last night they were stuck in traffic. People came out, they start dancing and celebrating for this. They have been waiting for this. But let's say, first of all, what we are facing. We are facing full-scale military and intelligence warfare with the aim of overthrowing the regime, not just neutralizing the nuclear threat, because the only way to neutralize the nuclear threat of the Iranian regime is regime change. I'm not saying that. Rafael Garroussi, the head director of IAEA, 2 days before this war started, he stated the nuclear program of the regime is very complex, layer by layer, hidden in different sites all over Iran. Some of these sites are 800 meters under the ground. You have no chance to neutralize this threat only by military action. Regime change is the only way, but regime change is going to be the result of joint task between Iranian people as an army on the ground and the international community. So at this moment, I invite all Europe and all different countries to back Israel. Israelis and Iranians are fighting for all of us. If you look at the nature of this regime, the nature of this regime... Okay.
No, I was just going to say to you, the concern there will be from many in the West, because we've seen it before, is you bring about regime change and you end up with something worse.
It is not that, because all the wars that we experience, the root is in Iranian regime. So the Iranian regime is like a cancer in the region. If we want peace in the region, not only in the region, in here, because now you experience the terrorist networks of Iranian regime reaching into our cities here in London, in different cities. So we're experiencing that. For years, we have over 18 years, we have been warning our leaders. This regime is not driven by politics, but by an ideology, crazy ideology. What is the ideology? They believe they have a divine mission from the God to destroy Western civilization, replace it by a state of Islamic state, caliphate. And they are willing to die for this. How can you change the nature of a scorpion? The only way is to kill a scorpion.
Do you feel now, you say you've been waiting for this for so many years, do you feel that it is now or never?
It is now or never. And Iranian people are waiting. You will see this in few, I would say, I'm not saying tomorrow, in maybe 1 week or 2 weeks, Iranian people start raising up and back into the streets. It's been started from last night. They start chanting death to Khamenei, death to dictators from the windows, and now is the time. Okay. And we have to do it once for all.
Well, we shall see how it develops. Wahid, it's really good to see you.
Thank you.
And I hope you'll come back again in the next few weeks.
Thank you.
Keep this conversation going. Thank you.